Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to KingSpade channel. So on the previous video, I showed you about the Gunslinger unique weapons, what type of weapons they can use, what are the unique features of the weapons, and I also explained briefly their playstyle. In this video, we are going to look into it further. We're going to see what are the skills that they have. For Gunslinger skill set, the first one, we have a powerful one single target skill, the Bullseye. By consuming one bullet, deal 905% weapon attribute physical damage to the target. This skill can crit and can be dodged. When equipped with a sniper rifle, skill damage increased by an additional 160%. Next, we have an AoE damage skill, Piercing Shot. Consume one bullet, deal 534% weapon attribute physical damage to all enemies on a straight path. When equipped with a sniper rifle, skill damage increased by an additional 80%. This skill will cause bleeding effect that deals 60% non-attribute physical damage per second for 6 seconds. This skill can crit and can be dodged. Next, we have a passive skill, Madness Canceller. Each base attack increase attack speed by 1% and final flee by 0.5%, lasts for 1 second and can stack up to 30 times. So that is a total of 30% attack speed and 15% final flee. Next, Burst Shot. Consume one bullet and deal 173% weapon attribute physical damage in a fan-shaped area in front of you. At the same time, knock back the enemies 5 meters and stun them for 3 seconds. When equipped with a shotgun, the skill damage increases by an additional 130%. This skill can crit and can be dodged. So far, we see the weapon for kiting or hit and run gunslinger playstyle. The sniper rifle and the shotgun have additional damage when using the skill, although both of these weapons do not have haste as their main stat, but they are given a higher skill damage, and also maybe to compensate their slower attack speed. Next, Focus Shot skill. Generate a field every 3 seconds. When you are in the focus field, physical damage is increased by 3%, reduce melee damage and long range damage received by 1%, and can stack up to 10 times. Lasts for 60 seconds. When leaving the field, the effect and the field will disappear. This skill is contradicted to the hit and run playstyle or even the typical fast attacking build, because you won't be staying idle in one location for that long to have a full 10 stacks. Next, Snake Eye. Increase the pistol and shotgun attack range by 2 meters, rifle, sniper and automatic rifle by 4 meters, and the final hit is increased by 5%. Next, Light Firearm Mastery. Increase pistol physical attack that affected by luck. Heavy Firearm Mastery. Increase shotgun physical attack also affected by luck. Looks like the Gunslinger physical attack increases with the luck stat. The main attribute for Gunslinger is still the dex, but luck increased their physical attack further and skill damage as well. Now, because of these passive skills, from what I gather from the Taiwan players, they shared that when making a new character to play the Gunslinger, it is indeed deal more damage with luck rather than the dex. But it is also noted that for early game, when you don't have a lot of physical attack, the luck also help you to get higher crit rate. So the higher damage is due to the crit damage, which deal higher damage than the normal attack wide damage. So it is not sure yet if the luck still give higher damage than the dex at later part of the game at higher level. Maybe it is the same with the Dancer job class. Earlier on, a lot of players build the Dancer as the AG build because the skill benefit or increase attack and damage with AG stat. But lately, we see the Dex Dancer on the rise. I am not a Dancer job class user, so I don't know how much different from the two types of Dancer. Which one is better in terms of damage and DPS? So if you have more info on that, please let me know at the comment section below. And the final skill for Gunslinger, Magical Bullet. Consume 10 10,000 zennies to use the effect. During the duration of the effect, the weapon deals ghost attribute physical damage, and at the same time, the ghost attribute is increased by 15%, lasts for 300 seconds or 5 minutes. Alright, so the magical bullet skill in ROX do not add magic attack to the Gunslinger. Instead, it gives the Gunslinger ghost attribute damage. Now we know that the Gunslinger will be a ghost attribute job class. Next, moving on to the second job class, the Rebel skills. First, we have the Elegant Shot skill. Consume all remaining bullets and shoot them quickly in the designated direction while moving. Each bullet deals 93% weapon attribute physical damage and knocks back the target. The maximum continuous shooting is 6 seconds. For every 300 points of attack speed, an additional bullet is fired. This skill can crit and can be dodged. Alright, so for quite some time now, players have been wondering, seeing the Gunslinger playstyle, why it has the attack speed stat, because they can't seem to utilize the attack speed. They can't seem to deal fast enough normal attack compared to the other typical crit build. So I guess having more attack speed will give more bullets to use. Next, Desperado skill. Consume all remaining bullets and prepare 5 shots. Each shot randomly aims an enemy within 5 meters, causing 507% weapon attribute physical damage. After each shot, the target within the range will be randomly shot again. This skill can crit and can be dodged. It is just to say that the target can be shot more than once. If there is only one target within the range, the 5 shots definitely will hit that one target. Next, Force Eviction. During the duration of the magical bullet skill, additionally increase 20% ghost attribute enhancement and physical attack, that again affected by luck. Normal attack has 5% chance to clear one buff effect on the target. So with magical bullet skill, that is a total of 35% ghost attribute damage. But in the span of 10,000 zenny for 5 minutes, that will need a lot of zenny if you use it for AFK grinding, but I guess that can be easily compensated if you can kill the monster fast enough. Next, Absolute Penetration skill. Consumes 1 bullet. Press and hold the skill button after backflip to keep aiming. Shooting direction can be adjusted within the fan shape area in front of you. Release the button and shoot 2 bullets in succession, 16 meters in the aiming direction. Each bullet causes this damage and causes bleeding effect of 360% non-attribute physical damage per second. Lasts for 6 seconds. That is a lot of bleeding damage. When equipped with a sniper rifle, again the kiting build weapon, the damage will increase by 240% times aiming time. This skill can crit and can be dodged. So the damage is affected by the aiming time. The longer you hold the attack button, the higher the damage this skill will deal. Almost like charging the skill. But I wonder if this skill can be used for AFK, since you can't hold the attack button when leaving it for AFK. Next, Blood Brand skill. Mark the target with Blood Brand marker for 32 seconds. During the duration, the target funnel flee is reduced by 30% and cannot be in hiding state. The target location is exposed on the field and also in the minimap. Can be used up to 3 times, so 3 targets at most. Each normal attack will shoot additional physical damage that increase with luck to the marked target, and this does not consume additional bullets. This skill can crit and can be dodged. At level 5, the Beast Tail skill can be used. Use the grenade launcher to shoot a grenade within 30 meters radius. Grenades are launched at all of the enemies with the Blood Brand mark within the range. The grenade explodes in 1 meter radius area at the target location, causing 827% weapon attribute physical damage and stun for 1 second. After the explosion, it will leave a 1 meter burning area and last for 5 seconds at the target location, causing 100% fire attribute physical damage to the entering enemy every second. So that is what the Blood Brand mark is for. Once you are marked, you can't hide. You will be attacked by the grenade launcher, and the surrounding 1 meter enemy will receive the damage as well if they are close to you. Next, Double-sided coin. Throw a coin towards the target and create a 3 meters large coin field area at the location. Lasts for 3 seconds and give different effects depending on the side of the coin. If it is a head, the enemy inside the field will be charmed. If it is a tail, the enemy enemy will be cursed. Either way, render them to not be able to attack. Next, camouflage. After reloading, enter hiding state and increase movement speed by 1 point. Effect lasts for 1 second. And lastly, fallen angel skill. Sprint 8 meters in the specified direction and increase funnel dodge by 20% for 5 seconds. This skill can be stored up to 2 times. So it does look similar to the warlock dash skill. It can also be used 2 times. That's all for the rebel skill. Next, the second advanced job class, the firearm expert skills. The first one, we have the killing dance skill. Consume all of the remaining bullets and continue to shoot at a range of 5 meters around you. Shoot around for 3 seconds, dealing 250% weapon attribute physical damage every 0.5 seconds to the surrounding targets. This skill can crit and can be dodged. You can move during the skill duration, but the movement speed is reduced by 30%. This is almost like the Desperado skill, but with longer duration, and you can move while using the skill. Next, guided missile. Mark the targets within 8 meters and also locate the targets with the blood brand mark within 30 meters. After 2 seconds, the laser will be shot down from the air, causing 2235% weapon attribute physical damage to enemies within the mark range. This skill can crit, another powerful skill that can't be avoided once you are marked with the blood brand skill. Next, flash signal skill. This skill will throw a flash grenade to the target, causing a white flash effect. Basically, make the target screen turn white. But if you are too close to the target, you will also be affected by the white flash effect, making your screen turn white as well. At level 5, the flash drop skill can be used. When using Fallen Angel skill, before sprinting to the designated location, drop a stun grenade on the ground. It doesn't say what the stun grenade will do, but I guess it will stun the enemy if they step on the grenade. Next, enhanced stuns skill. This will summon a screen-like barrier. The Gunslinger bullets that pass through the screen barrier will have its damage increase, and the target hit by the bullet will be inflicted with bleed effect. Next, chain action skill. Normal attack has 10% chance to shoot additional bullet. The damage is scaled with the luck stat, and no additional bullet is consumed for the extra bullet. At skill level 5, the accelerating bullet skill can be used. Normal attack damage is increased, but the hit rate is decreased. Next, Platinum Edge skill. Apply a holy protective shield to yourself, which reduces all long-range physical damage received by 99%, and additionally also reduce damage received from the undead monsters by 50%. Every time you receive damage, the movement speed and hit rate of the target that deal the damage will be reduced. The shield will disappear after a total of 12 damages. When the shield disappears, immobilize the surrounding targets. The enemies within 4 meters will then be stunned for 3 seconds. Reduce 99% damage is no joke. Does this mean that it almost takes no damage from the long-range attack? This will increase the Gunslinger survivability in PvP. Next, Gatling Gun Frenzy. Now, although there is no Gatling Gun weapon in ROX, but they made it to a skill that not just the Gunslinger can use, but all players can use it. Consume 30,000 zeniths to build a Gatling gun on the spot. The turret lasts for 60 seconds and cannot be interrupted during the construction period. This machine gun can be used by all players, can be used up to 3 times. When riding on the turret, the character is in the super body state. Long press the attack button to continuously fire bullets forward and can shoot 120 degrees in front of you. After continuously strafing for 10 seconds, the turret will disappear. This skill can crit, almost like the Alchemist Heavy Artillery, the Cannon Tank skill. At skill level 5, the Round Dance skill can be used. This is the Gatling Gun Frenzy special effect. After the Gatling gun continuously firing for 3 seconds, it will start to knock back the target for 0.6 meter. If the target collides or blocks when being knocked back, it will receive additional physical damage. This can be useful in GVG for defending the castle. Next, the last two, we have passive skills. We have the Reload Overload skill. Whenever you reloading the magazine, you get one stack of hitting effects. The hitting effects increases attack speed and can stack up to 6 times. At the maximum stacks, it enters the overload mode. The basic attack no longer consumes bullet, deals additional 99% true damage. The damage is scaled with the luck stat. Other skills cannot be actively used in overload mode, and all hitting stacks will be removed after the effect ends. Basically, the Gunslinger went berserk with faster shooting speed and dealing more damage after every 6 reloads. And lastly, magazine expansion skill. This skill increases the bullet magazine capacity. Now, I don't know how much exactly the amount of bullets are being added at maximum level, but up to level 5, the extra bullet only increases for pistol and automatic rifle. I guess the skill level after that increase the magazine bullet for the shotgun and the sniper rifle. Alright, let's keep moving finally to the third job, the Huntsman skills. First, we have the crazy elimination skill. This skill throws the pistols in 2 opposite directions. First, the Huntsman shoot and deal damage at the pistol location that is directed to the enemy location. Next, he switched to the next pistol and deal tremendous damage, 3639% damage at the second location. When the player touches any pistol or is more than 18 meters from any of the pistol, this skill will automatically stop. To stop the attack, I think it is better to get away from the pistol than trying to get near it to stop it. Next, root destruction skill. Charge forward and launch an energy ball, and at the same time recoil or push back by 5 meters. The energy ball can fly up to 7 meters and can attract enemies within 3 meters around it to the center during flight. When the energy ball reaches the end, it will explode and deal damage to the enemies within 4 meters around it, dealing 8960% non-attribute physical damage, and leave scorched earth on the ground for 4 seconds. The enemy on the burning ground area receives 260% non-attribute physical damage per second, and at the same time reduces 50% movement speed. This skill can crit. Next, this is a rather unique skill selection, the Gatling Gun Flash and Gatling Gun Fire Rain skill. You can only choose either of this skill, meaning if you choose the Gatling Gun Flash skill, you then cannot use the Gatling Gun Fire Rain skill, and vice versa. For Gatling Gun Flash skill, when using the Gatling gun to deal damage, there is a 20% chance that the target will enter the white flash state, which lasts for 3 seconds and can be triggered once every 12 seconds. For Gatling Gun Fire Rain skill, when using the Gatling gun to deal damage, there is a 10% chance to drop a rain of fire within a 3 meters radius at the target location. Lasts for 3 seconds. This skill can crit and at the same time add burning effect to the target for 3 seconds. Next, extinction. Set up a weapon of the future. Continuously fire a 20 meters range powerful laser ray in the direction of the target for every 0.2 seconds. This skill can crit. During the duration of the skill, damage received by the user is increased. The width of the ray will increase with time, and every 0.2 seconds, the damage of the skill will increase by 10%. Next, Wrath of God. The Huntsman calls for support. Put down 6 missile pods around itself and summon an additional missile pod at the position of all enemies with the blood brand marker within 12 meters. Targets hit by the missile pod receive a whopping over 9000 damage and stun it for 3 seconds. The Huntsman then shoots at 3 random missile pods and make it explode. The explosion will deal the same amount of damage to enemies within 4 meters. After 2 seconds, the other missile pods will be detonated and deal yet another same amount of damage to enemies within 4 meters. What an insane powerful skill. Alright, the next remaining 6 skills are like the Gatling gun optional skill. If you pick one skill over the other skill then cannot be used. Next we have between the Killing Dance Revenge and the Killing Dance Gunfight skill. For Killing Dance Revenge skill, during the channeling period of the Killing Dance skill, the damage received is reduced by 10%. After the Killing Dance channeling is completed, the next basic attack damage is increased, and depending on the cumulative damage received during the skill duration, deal additional 30% through damage of the damage received. This skill can crit. For Killing Dance Gunfight skill, before starting channeling the Killing Dance skill, deal 150% non-attribute physical damage to the target within 2 meters. This skill can crit and has 10% chance to make the target floating for 1 second. Killing Dance skill deal additional 30% damage to the floating target. The target will keep floating when hit during this period. Next are the skills between Absolute Penetration Annihilation and Absolute Penetration Lock skill. For Absolute Penetration Annihilation skill, when the skill deals damage, it has a 1% chance to ignore the target's defense. If the target's HP is lower than 20%, it has a 50% chance to instantly kill the target. Do not apply to instance bosses, MVP and mini bosses. Absolute Penetration Lock skill. When casting the skill, when firing the second bullet, there is a 10% chance to shoot a piercing bullet in the direction of a random enemy within 60 degrees fan-shaped area and 16 meters in front. Deal 600% weapon attribute physical damage. Trigger probability increases by 1% for every 50 points of luck, maximum up to 60%. This skill can crit. And the last two skills are Blood Brand Duel and Blood Brand Hunting skills. For Blood Brand Duel skill, the Huntsman enters into a duel with the Blood Brand marked target. If one party dies, the other party will get the victory effect. When the victory effect is obtained, immediately recover 0.5% HP and SP and increase the damage by 1% for 12 seconds. If the target of the decisive victory is the Huntsman, then immediately fills the bullets of all firearms and restore 1 charge of Blood Brand. For Blood Brand Hunting skill, the target marked with the Blood Brand skill additionally receive bleeding effect. Whenever there is an enemy with Blood Brand mark within 5 meters around the Huntsman, a hunting effect is applied. Each stack of hunting effect will increase the Huntsman movement speed by 50 points and increases the maximum damage by 1%. I think the damage will be more at higher skill level. Alright, that is a long Gunslinger skills unboxing, and with that I think I will stop here. I will continue with the shadow equipment yet in another video. I want to upload this Gunslinger skills video as soon as possible. I think if I were to include the shadow equipment in this video, it will take longer time to finish the video, and I don't want to make you wait. So that's it for the second part of the Gunslinger job class video. Stay tuned for the third part, the final part video. Alright, that's it for this video. This time video shout out goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.